Greetings, friends! It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush, and I have chosen another collage to work on this week, a little newborn fawn. I've done several of these, as you probably know, and they're kind of fast because it's on it's smaller paper than I use for the children's illustrations where, you know, I'm doing something on the beach or whatever. So this one was a little bit faster, but it's still a good exercise. I think everything that we use as an art exercise is good for stretching us, for honing our skills, for making us better at what we do. So as always, you know, I started with a bunch of paper from magazines and other places, calendars and catalogs and whatnot, and I tore the ones for the background and very carefully cut the ones for the foreground. I don't mind that white fringy edge on background pieces, but it doesn't work as well for the foreground, for the main subject. I mean, it does sometimes when they're furry, which, you know, this little fawn is, but still, I wanted it to be very smooth. And as you can see, I started with light green at the top, and I'm working toward darker greens at the bottom. Some of these are very hard to find. I've searched through a lot of magazines to find just the right tonal qualities that I'm looking for. I don't want black. I want almost black. I don't want, you know, a blue-green. I want kind of a spring green. So, you know, there's a lot of magazines that I've got to go through to find just the right colors. And the same for the fawn. I'm using several kinds of tan. A tan with a little orange to it, tan with a brown to it. Kind of want it warm. I apologize for my little dog you're probably hearing in the background. She is pretty upset. Somebody came by the house and I let them in for just a few minutes, but she is acting as if someone is going to come in the house and attack her at any minute. It's been hours since he left. But she's still very upset. I guess the smell lingers? I don't know. So she's going to keep barking and goofing like that for a while. Also, the time of day I was working on this apparently gives a bit of a glare. I'm sorry about that, from my window. I think in places you might not be able to tell, but I used an advertising circular that came in the mail of a great big hamburger, and the bun had just the right warm tan that I cut and used for the body of this fawn, or parts of it. It's time to put on the little spots. I had to tear them with my fingernails so they'd be very rough and, you know, they're not perfectly round, but not perfectly square or triangular either. They've got rough edges, which is what those little spots usually do. They're not perfectly round. They're kind of stuff. And I didn't put any words in this one. Often in my collages, I'll search through the magazines and different files that I've got, looking for words that will fit with the image or the message I'm trying to portray. And I just didn't. I had several little photos that I put in. There's a couple of men's faces in the fawn. You can see them. As well as a face at the bottom in the greenery. And a praying mantis as well. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. I sure hope you're having a great art week, and join me again next week. I try and upload every Tuesday, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.